Hello everyone, I just wanted to re-demonstrate the stuff that we went over in class on Tuesday. So what we're going to be doing in this video is deleting the tail end of our website here, of our homepage, and then later on we're going to be adding a survey post to our website. So the first thing we're going to do is obviously go to our website, and then we're going to scroll down the bottom, because this is all the stuff that we're going to delete, all this stuff on the side here, and also this little thing here. It's like the contact page that we already deleted. Okay. So for the contact page, you can just point right outside the box here, and also just drag your pointer over everything, make sure it's all highlighted, this whole section here, and then you can just hit the delete button. And that should just go away for you. As you've seen, there was also a line here that we're also going to delete. So just click on that, make sure it's highlighted. It'll be highlighted in orange, and just hit delete on that. And also, we're going to delete this stuff up to right under this line here. We're going to keep that line there as well. We're going to leave this here. This is going to be about me. And again, you're going to add a picture of yourself in a short description. And then we're also going to link this later on to your About Me page. We'll do that later in class. But in the meantime, we just want to click all this stuff. Again, just make sure it's all highlighted. And then just hit delete. Scroll up to make sure we have everything. Good. So what we also want to do is make sure the end of our home page ends right under where it says more posts, because obviously we don't need this whole tail end. So this is a little too much. So what we're going to do now is make sure you have column 2 selected, and we're actually going to scroll that up, because column 2 is going to prevent us from being able to go to the bottom here and pulling this up. So we need to kind of level that out as well. So grab right here where it says stretch. You'll see a little box here, have an arrow. We'll grab that and we'll just start pulling up here. Make sure we get this more of our screen. Alright, and we'll end it right under here, where again we're about under more posts, that purple box over here. Okay, so I have all this space clear to be able to move that up. Another thing we need to do, kind of get this out of the way, is this little contact bar here. It's anchored to the page. We also want to delete that. That's also going to prevent us from cutting off that tail end of our web page. So if we just click on that, we should just be able to hit delete, and that should just go away as well. And as you can see, it already deleted most of that for us. So we're just going to take this little tail end out. You're going to click on this bottom box here, and right where it says drag, we're just going to pull that up to some place that just looks good and is pretty flush with our website. So that looks pretty good. Great. Also, you can click on this text here and just kind of alter that, whatever works for your website. That's something quick and easy. Okay, so that is how you delete the tail end of your website off. The next thing we're going to do is go to our vlogs. We're also going to create a survey and add that as a post to our website here. So click on Final Vlog, or My Vlog page, I should say, sorry. And once you click on all your posts here, you should see this little boxes pop up. We're going to click on Manage Posts. Should be the same thing. This is how you're going to add a post every time, so this shouldn't be anything new. So the next thing we're going to do is, actually, let's go to our web page here, and let's create our vlog, or our survey here, I should say. So go to powr.io. This is going to let us add a plugin that we're going to add, and obviously this plugin is going to be our poll or our survey here. So we're going to click on that. Well, let me say this first. You need to log in. So you have to create an account. You can just use your student account if you'd like. And then afterwards, we can just hit this Create New Plugin. Okay, so once you do that, you'll get all these types of different plugin options that you can do. We're going to click on Poll. And it should open up a new template for us. So what we're going to do here is create our own. Okay, great. So this is what you're looking for. You need this over here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, this is going to let us add a bunch of different questions here. I would like 5 questions for you to add to your survey here. So you can just hit duplicate and get 5 of these. And then I'm going to show you how to edit one of these as well. So we're going to click on where it says multiple choice. And okay, so we can change the question type if we'd like. We have multiple choice, drop down, and then multiple checkboxes. So I'm just going to leave the multiple choice one for now. These are going to be your options here, what you can click on. So if we wanted to add a question, should just be right up top here, right where it says label text. So this should add the question here. I'm just going to add something like so what are you doing during your quarantine time? So as you can see, it's going to reflect here right on our poll. And we can just add stuff like choices. Let's add sleeping. Maybe you're sleeping a lot. Maybe you're studying. Playing video games. You can also add a choice here, so add another option if you'd like. Maybe you're exercising. So as you can see, this is all going to reflect right here, and it's going to be our first question. And then another thing that I would like you to do, let me see what this is going to be. That's probably going to be outside. So go back afterwards after you're done with your question here. And again, you want to edit the other 4 questions. These all should correlate with your website. Like, again, they should kind of have the same theme and obviously be related to your website in some direction. So up top here where it says content, you'll see another box where it says title, description, and button. We're going to click on this little arrow here, and this will let us change the title for our poll. So if I want to call this a quarantine survey, for instance, and if we want to have a description, survey, just kind of add a little description to what your survey is about. And at the bottom here where it says button text, this will change where it says vote. We could have something and maybe say submit. That might look a little better than vote. Afterwards, hit done, and that should reflect here on your survey. And then once you are finished, we're going to go to the top section at the top right, and it's going to be this blue button here. It's going to say add to site. We're going to click on that, and then we're going to grab the embed code. So click on the left option, and as you can see, this is going to be our embed code right here. We're going to hit copy code. Great. All right. You can see it's copied. We're going to go back to our website, and then now we're going to add this as a post to our website, one of our blogs. So let's create a new post. You can add a title for this as well. Again, quarantine survey, something like that. And then right down the bottom to add your survey, you'll see all these little options. It's going to be the one that looks like 2 arrowheads and then a little slash between it. So let's click on that. Say insert HTML code. You'll see a gray box. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to get a pop-up box. So with HTML code selected, we're going to select right in here, and then just paste that right into that little box there, and then hit save. It may take a second, but it should load here. Great. Awesome. So afterwards, we're going to hit publish. If you add a description within your poll, you don't need to add a double description for the post itself. There's no sense of double dipping on that. So that should be good enough, just having one description of what the survey is about. Okay. So afterwards, we're going to click out of this, and let's test our poll here. It's not going to have a picture or anything, which is unfortunate, but it still gets the point across. So afterwards, we're going to click on preview. Let's test our survey. Alright, and I'm just going to click on one. I've been studying a lot, so I'm going to click on that, and then just hit submit. Alright, so whatever email you used, I'm pretty sure that you will be emailed the results to that email. Okay, so afterwards you're done, and now you have a nice little survey that you have to your vlog. So alright, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.